Now I don't. It's because the exposure on my camera defaults, and that is not a good exposure for the lighting that I have in here. So then it looks a lot worse than it actually is. You're dead after this heat today? Why is it only showing 68 degrees? Did it already cool down? Oh, now it's 95. It didn't update because I didn't click on it. How am I doing today? I'm doing okay, dude. I can't complain. What's also messed up about... Okay, so for those of you who are just coming in here and don't pay attention to chat, or if you already came in, said hi, and are gone again, never mind. But for those of you paying attention, Amazon sent me a notification today on my very last espresso pod. But Beige, you probably order it at the same time. I don't. Sometimes we get it from Target. Sometimes we get it from Amazon. There's no pattern. But Beige, you probably talked about it. We didn't talk about it. So for them, based off of the very little information that they have, the more that I'm thinking about it, the more messed up it is. Ignore muted background. Who cares? Exactly. Cheers. You're all beautiful. You lost 10 pounds in water weight today? I had 3-a-days in this exact temperature. And you would think that, you know, on the news they said, hey, don't stay outside for a long time or you're going to die. You think our coaches listen to that? Hell no. We died anyway. I probably dropped, my record was probably 18 pounds in 2 days. All water weight. So I know. 2 years, dude. Not just another month. Thank you for that. Gravy, I also owe you a gift card from this channel. Don't think I forgot. I love this sub sound. I honestly, as soon as I found it, I was like, this is it. This is the last one I'll ever need. Why don't you want to ask? You can ask. It's okay. Amazon keeps emailing you that you get special business prime rates. Same. First of nothing, dude. First of being like the first person to slightly agitate me today. Just kidding, Mr. Red. How you doing, dude? They would be like, they would still do PE unless it's a certain temperature and it never mattered. We practiced in pads. Our coach ran us until we threw up. If you didn't throw up yet, you had to keep running. Some call it torture. Others call it building character. But yeah, I feel your pain. Yeah, but there's probably better ways to get in shape. You could probably make the argument that running until you throw up probably puts you in a worse position. Yo, but Amazon's credit card looks kind of dope. It tempted me a couple times. I would have just gotten it, and not even because I need another credit card, but just because it looks cool. It's the other way. It's up and down. Because when you throw up, you're redlining your body. Redlining your body is probably not a healthy thing to do. Is it made of metal? I have one of those, and I'm not sure. I have one that's made of metal. I don't think banks do that anymore, where you could upload your own like picture or pick your own style card. It builds character. I mean, it can build character in a negative way too. It can make you into a sociopath. All right, guys, waiting for break 1 to fill. There are sites that do it, though. I feel like the second you put it into that site, your stuff is just done. Your stuff is being used by like 10 people on the daily. I wouldn't trust it. As I tell people, if you can't handle the off season, you don't deserve to be there. Are you talking about slow pitch softball? How much? What's the off season for that? You just don't play? I feel like most people could like play and be like not in the greatest of shape and do all right. Your package is set to arrive on Saturday. You're very excited. Very good. You're talking about everything else? Yes. There wasn't really an off season for me though, like growing up, because I played everything. It was like football, basketball. I mean, hell, even 8th grade before we graduated, the entire football team did track because before we couldn't. You weren't allowed to. You play softball to have fun. A nine tails has not been pulled yet. Well, I'm going to sit here and wait until it fills. That's how it goes. People got a wakey. No, he's talking about his past, and you know what? I know exactly what he's talking about. Anybody who's grown up playing like sports more than just for fun. When I was getting recruited in 8th grade and getting taken out to like dinners by different coaches and whatnot and getting phone calls, I worked out excessively after that. All right, Mr. Tetsnick, you got the entire rest of the spots in break un. It's you and Rolo Savage. And because you filled it up, I bet that there's going to be a nine tails now. Take the lead and you just get the booster box. Let all the people sleep and sleep. High winds soon. Are we supposed to get storms now? I'd imagine whenever there's like crazy heat like this, it feels like it bounces back and then craziness happens. You can't wait for snow? I can. I could wait for snow. I'd be fine with no snow, honestly. Because you know what snow means? Snow means I got to get the snow blower out and I got to snow blow the driveway. Because I don't have a four-wheeler to plow it. Then, like, I want it to snow. If I have that, then it's easy. It's fun. Snow means your house ain't 90 degrees, bro. You ain't got like central AC. I know a lot of people in Washington don't have AC, like central AC. It kind of blew my mind a little bit. It's broke? Bro, when mine broke, it sounded like a bomb went off in my basement. It's the funniest thing ever. Not at the time, but thank God the person who replaced it the first time, it was a warranty and it was the same part that broke. So I didn't have to pay anything. Yours flooded your hallway, so you haven't used it since? Flooded your hallway? With what? The Freon? Are you talking... I know that it, like... What's the word for it? Like, it expels water, like, periodically, but... goes into like a drain for me. Is that what you're talking about? Damn, dude, that's insane. I don't think I posted a Discord, did I? All right. First break. Let me get a water right here. Cheers. Let's have a good start to this stream. I have a feeling something insane is going to be in this break. Who got fired? That's neck. Grats on the Nine Tails in advance. See, this is why I went through multiple companies, because the first one that I had look at it, in order to fix it, they wanted to rope me into a subscription where they do everything like maintenance-wise, and they lock you in for a year. So like the price to repair it without the subscription was like $800, $1,000 more. And then I was like, well, how much is a subscription? And he was like, oh, like $100 a month. I was like, that comes out to more than the total without it. What are we trying to... I was like, just fix the thing. And then he kept pushing it for me to sign it. And I was like, you know what? Thank you. Bye. And I called the next place. They get... These dudes like think they're slick. I don't know what they think they're doing. At first he wasn't going to explain it either. If I would have signed it, I would have signed up for the subscription. But he had two numbers, and he was going a little too fast, and I was like, wait, hold up a minute. I was like, what does this mean? Then he started getting an attitude, and I was like, all right, bye. I'll call the next place. I can survive another day without AC. Well, for it to flood the hallway, I feel like that's either a very easy fix, like something's wrong with the drainage hose, or something very expensive, where like there was never proper drainage to begin with. Not even a salesman, dude. Like, that's just straight scamming. And like, if I shave and whatnot, I look like, you know, a little kid. Maybe he thought that I was just going to be negligent. I don't know. But when they replaced it, I reached out to the one company, because like when it went out, I was like, all right, they did have a warranty. I feel like it hasn't been beyond the amount of time, and it ended up being the same part. And I was like, thank God, I don't have to pay anything now. Efficiency. You had to clean your kind. Well, there was like the capacitor out there, I think. I think that's what it was. Or the starter motor. It was one of the pieces in the outside unit, but that thing like exploded out there. But it was only like a simple piece to replace, but it was still expensive. What does Rolo got? Rolo's got, honestly, with one spot, trainer is a good spot to get. But it's not like it would matter if he had one spot or all the rest of the people were different. The previous owners of this house, like, everything was fine. It's just, like, a bunch of little things that they cheaped out on that I find myself having to, like, redo, because it's just, they cheap out. Gotcha. The house stays pretty cold. I know that coming up, though, I'm going to have to replace some windows, which is That one's going to be expensive and annoying as well. I'm not looking forward to that. In the summer you notice it less, but like in the winter, certain rooms get like extremely colder, and there's like a draft. Cheapen out. Yeah. Exactly. Dude, what I'm very happy about this year, and it's a little bit off topic, but I killed like 2 or 3 wasps at the beginning of summer, and I haven't seen one since. And I've noticed an abundance of dragonflies around lately. They're my best friends. I looked them up. They eat wasps. If I could like give them gifts that they would enjoy, I would do it. But yeah, windows do make a huge difference. That's called justice right there, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that didn't get into this break, you could regret it now. You killed a queen? Probably, because the couple that I killed one in the house and it was big, dude. Slightly thick on the top, but let's be real, you probably grade this no matter what. That's very good. It'll probably still 9. Aren't we all slightly thick on the top? I mean, it depends. That could be like a regional thing. You didn't think wasps? Oh, wasps have queens. That is 100%. Because one of them has to start the nest every year. I think all of them have the capability to become a queen. What does that mean? Like your calves? Slightly thick. I think Ding's trying to tell us that he has like thick ankles or something. Not all of them do. Bees, I got no beef with, dude. Wasps, mortal enemy. One of them swooped in at me in my garage, I think last summer. And from then on, well, even before that I hated them. But that was when they declared war. That one wasp swooped into my garage when I wasn't even bothering it. Ruined it. Like, he killed his kids, his family. All of his ancestors, everyone, they all died because of him. Dragonflies were once the apex predators. I don't know, like, last summer there wasn't that many. This summer they're all over the place, and I'm convinced that they've eaten all the wasps. Have you seen the video of the guy in his front yard with a flamethrower taking out a hive? Yeah. I've also seen, like, someone was like, have you seen the video where the guy just holds up a cup to it? I'm like, I wouldn't do that. Because a lot can go wrong. What if you go up on the cup and then you miss a couple? Rotwing, thank you. Almost a full year. Bro, the one that was in my house, I just hear like buzzing, and I'm like, okay. And then it's getting closer, so I'm looking up, and I see the wasp. I immediately grab Luna. G followed me. I put them to safety. I got up on the balcony. This was inside the house, like the balcony that overlooks the downstairs, and I held down, dude. I sprayed until the can was empty. And a Zard, dude. It was a good seizure, though, no? I'd say it's between a 9 and a 10. Slightly thick on the bottom. And trainer for Rolo. I go out of my way now. Like if I'm inside the house and I look outside and I see like a wasp like chilling like on my patio furniture, I stop what I'm doing and I kill it. I immediately get the can. And then I leave it out for all of its family to see. The meat bees are good? No, they're not. And now the dragonflies came in, which don't sting me or bother me at all. They kind of just like, they fly by me and they're like, what's up? And I'm cool with them. They've officially like just dominated the area. I killed one in the house and then two outside, and it was pretty early, so I think I took out like the main hive makers. Their larvae eat mosquito larvae. Dragonflies do? Well, it makes sense because down the back of my property there's like a creek. I wish I could talk to them, dude. I would tell them, like, you guys are fantastic. You guys are always welcome here. Stay away from the bug zapper. Mr. Mime. I had a weed whacker. And I was cutting the, like, edging the front. And this wasp is, like, swooping at me. Dude, I held this thing up with the trigger down, just spinning. I was like, get close to me, please. So I can just destroy you with this. Daddy longleg spider. I have a snake somewhere on my property. Thing is huge. He just popped, like, he was in my wood pile. He like popped his head out, and I was like, damn. It just took me by surprise. I didn't expect to see him. He eats all the mice, so he's cool with me. That fire energy, too. I have a feeling, just to throw insult to injury, we're going to see a Ninetales here, too. On top of getting the Aerodactyl. Yeah, I feel like for a spider, you got to keep the alliteration going, so it's got to be an S name, like Steve or Stavi. Stavi the spider. Charlotte. Well, it's not exactly an S name, but yeah, Charlotte's Web. I get it. I don't know, dude. I feel like daddy longlegs can only like eat like the very, very small ones. And yeah, I'm not telling you how to name your spider. Hounded. We also have 33 bundles left, and there's still prizes. Someone got a double prize out of one bundle yesterday. Release tarantula? Yeah, but I also don't want to like be in the shower and then all of a sudden a tarantula is just on my head. That wouldn't be fun. Can I give Rolo the fire energy? I mean, if you want. I feel like you bought all the spots. Okay. He did get some trainer heat. You shouldn't feel bad for capitalizing on people sleeping. Okay, I'll give it to him. A gentleman. Funnel spiders. Why would funnel spiders... Aren't those poisonous? The most... more than a black widow? Alright, break 2 is the next one. Come on, people. Wakey, wakey. No problem. Black Widows really aren't that harmful. I feel like Discovery Channel hyped up like their lethality, or Animal Planet. You used to catch them barehanded all the time. I'm sorry that like I can't be as like crazy as you did. Let me just... This guy thinks he's Steve Irwin over here. Let me get this Black Widow. Which is why they have that name. And that's why praying mantises have that name, because they pray after a meal or before it. They fold their hands. Or if you don't, they don't have anti-venom, right? I feel like someone is not going to keep that in stock. I think the biggest spider we have by us is probably like a wolf spider or brown recluse. Yeah, I'm not gonna just go get bit by a a black widow spider just to prove a point. All right, that's another 2 spots taken in 2. 5 left. Let's fill it up. If no one pulls a Ninetales this week, like legit, I can't give away a box. It's 2023. You have to clarify for the type. Brown Recluse would be worse. It's Venom Rats there. Yeah. No. Oh, I had one today, real man. Someone commented on the Instagram post about getting a Illustrator rare of Ninetales, and they're like, where do I submit my pulls? Like, he has to pull them and then submit them to me. And I was like, well, you buy into breaks. And, like, I don't know, like, on what planet someone would think that, like, it would be, like, a viable thing for me to, like, have you submit you pulling it. It's not really that valid if you think about it. What's to stop you from just pulling a video off of the internet with like 1,000 of them? Because it's applying to the pulls and breaks. Alright, Ryan's got a mystery bundle. I'm going to do that right now. I did. I literally put in the description from breaks this week. Those are the terms. The Sir Ninetales, dude. The Sir. It's Mayhem. I honestly remember that video, and we're not going to talk about it, but my God, I love the internet. All right, Ryan, this is your bundles. I'm not even going to change the names on the list because you're here. If you're confused that this isn't your bundle, I don't know what to tell you. Asking for your brother who doesn't keep up on the stream, he submitted a card in May, I believe he had. So, Nowicki, if you're in the Discord, or even if you're not in the Discord, when a card comes back, you will get an email from us saying your card is back, in which that is an invitation for you to reply and say, hey, I'm going to pay for shipping, or you buy into the break during the week that you got that email, and then you get the card back. If you haven't, if you've gotten the email and you just didn't see it for 6 months or 3 months, whatever, then just send us an email and buy in for this week, and we'll include it in your mail. The ones you got for... No, yeah, those don't count. And don't be sorry, it's a valid question. He hasn't seen an email? Then his cards probably aren't back yet. I'm sure they will be. He will get an email when they come back. No, I don't do a stream anymore, but Nick will post a list on Discord. I think he did a video last time. I mean, dude, it's hard. You really have to not be paying attention to not see it, if that makes sense. You purchase into a break today. X-Rage, if you didn't receive an email back, there's not cards waiting for you, though. If you did receive an email, then there is. Okay, so X-Rage, make sure to include it in your notes or email us saying like, hey, I didn't see the email, but I just bought in this week. Please send my card. Please and thank you. Because like, if I would say that like 90% of the people, maybe even more, just see the email and buy in, and then it's in the mail and they're good to go. And when a week passes or a month passes, we need to be told like when you buy in. Last week, okay, so you bought in this week, then your stuff should be sent to you if you sent us an email saying it, if that makes sense. And it's all good, dude. You don't have to like explain yourself. You know, you paid for the cards to be graded. You're gonna get them back. Okay, beautiful. Just shoot us an email saying, "Hey, I bought in this week. Please send my graded card," and I'll remind Nick as well. But he's usually pretty active. No big hits out of that, but hey, you did get that bundle for free because you did it with the gift card, I'm assuming. And honestly, Burning Shadows pack, it's worth the opportunity. Thanks for... You literally said thank you for the gift card. It's not outing you. What you mean? Oh, X-Rage, I'm not mad at you. You ain't got to apologize. I'm just making sure that you...
Don't worry, we killed the mosquito.
Can you help me? I just pulled its leg off. I can't get it off the wall. And here we will.
I'm working right now.
It's still moving.
You guys been having a little drinky. All right.
I got its leg.
All right. I gotta go back to work. Thank you. Doesn't mean you had to use it. No, it wasn't a burden. Honestly, I'm going to highlight this again because you're the second person recently. Thank you for not making it my fault that you didn't see or read an email. Like truly, as obvious as it is, I've been just from a couple people like just said that they're going to report me to the Better Business Bureau and all this because they didn't see the email. And the rest of everyone else got their cards fine, but somehow this person couldn't figure it out. But yeah, it's just send an email if you haven't already saying that you bought it, and it'll be sent. Well, it's not your fault either. Everything's all good. Thank you for not being a prima donna, is what I'm saying. Rolo, you got a mystery bundle for yourself as well. Why did it just do that? I copied and pasted it into Excel, and it pasted on the cell below it for no reason. I fixed it, but that was weird. It probably is Ding's fault. You're just trying to figure it out while getting yours and Nick's help. So I first into a break today to make things easier because I didn't see the message in the email. Yeah, dude, that's completely fine. You pretty much, like, you bought in. Just send us an email saying that you bought in and you need your card sent. It's all good. I think that we're gonna have like another couple coming in rapid fire. I think like the remainder of the year, it's gonna be like a bunch of cards coming back rapid fire, which is gonna be nice. Yeah, X-Rays, you ain't gotta explain yourself, dude. It's all good. Rolo, these are your bundle. This is your bundle, by the way. It is. I appreciate it. You don't gotta explain yourself. It's all good. Just in the future, not only towards you, but towards everyone, if you bought grading for a card, just pay attention to your email, Discord. There's really no other way for us to contact you. You know what I mean? Do I know what the email says? Nick sends them, so not specifically. I could ask him, though. I'm assuming it says, hey, your PSA graded card has returned. Or you could ask X-Rage what it says, because that's probably a standard email. Also, thank you for not replying all in the email, even though we're not making that a possibility ever again. You had graded cards already sent to you, but you can't find an email? That I can't help you with. That I don't know. Rotwing, you got a Zard. A baby Zard, but a Zard nonetheless. You did what? If you're Rolo, then yes. You're Dave? Then no, you didn't get it. I'm very confused by this. I was opening Rolo's mystery bundle just now. No, but yeah, X-Rage, I appreciate you being understanding. It's shows the videos alphabetized by last name. There's multiple because there's so many people. It's broken up videos, and the message is on the bottom of the video saying thank you for buying. There you go. Yeah. But you'll also get an email, or you're talking about what's in the email. Never mind. It's posted in Discord. I say it while live as well. It's very hard to miss, aside from being busy and whatnot. I'm not trying to hide it from people though, just so everyone's aware. Despite that being an accusation as well. That I want to keep people's card. What use do I have for a card that I want for you to have in your collection? Break 2 still got spots available, and we have mystery packs available. Ryan's got another one. But yeah, the average wait time, first off, we submit on a monthly basis, and it's at the end of the month, and then the timer starts when they receive it. So that could be like another week. And it's 120 days from them saying they received it. So 4 months. What are you laughing about, bowling kid? Listen, dude. I'm pretty sure you have a Wednesday raid night in Classic Wrath. I don't even know how you're still playing that game, 1. And 2, Wednesday for a raid night? What is wrong with you? Tuesday, Thursday, dude. Weekends. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday as a makeup day. Honestly, I kind of miss it, but at the same time, I remember that like you could just buy WoW tokens, then buy all the gear, so I don't care about it anymore. There's always going to be videos dogging it from anything back and forth. People make videos based on what they have in their own inventory to sell. That's literally what happens. All right, Ryan, this is another bundle for you. No, I hear you, bowling kid. Me and Kyle were like having to like teach people, carry people, invite people. You had to like we were doing all the work, and we joined that guild, and it was like we were happy to do it, but then it just like people just didn't want to do anything. To go from a 4 to a 9.5, it's okay. Whatever fine detail there is there's no substance to it. That's the real point that should be understood from whatever video that some loser is posting about BGS or PSA. If you post about anything other than PSA or BGS being better, you're really a loser. Like, I'm sorry. Like, The con is up. Everyone understands that it was a short-term scam, and it's over. See, I could just start. I could just slap an acronym in a Ziploc baggie. It's the same value. Is this break 1 or 2? This is bundle. I'm waiting for break 2 to fill. Break 1 already opened. You think the subgrades look nice? Dude, you tell me what font you want, and I'll print it out and include it in your package. I got word art on here. I'm sure I can Google up some crazy fonts for you. That's not a selling... It should never be a selling point in terms of protecting and increasing your collection's value. That word art with the blue and like the red from like grade school science fair, that's the font right there you want. You want it in a Ziploc baggie? By the way, you got a gold water energy. Come on, burning. No burning. The burning is out of booster boxes too, so. But dude, there's like, there's a group on Facebook, which honestly, Facebook's just a joke at this point for anything, but for Pokemon, and people that worked at that new acronyms company were deleting any PSA positive posts, any comments that were defending PSA, and they were just dogging PSA and pushing their brand. That is grading in all clear slabs. Aren't they already all clear? No labels or anything would be etched onto the slab. I mean, we're just talking about like the same thing with like fonts. It's people have the misconception that just because it's graded, if the company has no authority or value or lineage of authenticating and grading, it's worthless. Like, it's literally like it doesn't do anything. You could just put it in a top loader. It's the same thing. Well, I value my opinion, and I want other people to value my opinion. If I give you an opinion that causes you to damage your collection or lose out on value, you're probably not going to respect what I have to say. So I'm not going to recommend something that is a bad idea. What if it protects your cards as well? Well, for sure. And here's the thing. If I'm wrong, or if the information changes, I will act accordingly. I will make sure everyone's informed of that. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. My entire collection is BGS and PSA. There's a reason for that. Why is it still playing the old sound when I deleted it, and it didn't do it last time. Bro, there's a notification somewhere that has it, and I don't know where it is. I haven't seen a single thing from that one company. Oh, I saw recently that they're discontinuing one of their grades. And I was like, if this doesn't blow up their validity, then there's no hope for people. Because what that tells me is they're going to hoard all of this discontinued grade. They're going to dump them, and then the company's going to be gone. I did a resync with the overlay. I'm going to have to like delete it and start over or something. It didn't even play the song the first time. I'm going to refresh it again. That's all I can do. No, they shouldn't buy them up. They should just let them fizzle out. That's just how it should be. It did it again. Thank you for gifting another sub. I have no idea where the sound is coming from. I deleted it. It's not even like, I can't even choose it anymore. Just for my sanity, I'm going to test a notification with the editor open. Doesn't play it. Where is it coming from? It's coming from somewhere else. And I don't know where. Do I have like another overlay somewhere that I'm not remembering? I have no idea. Could be on a different scene. I don't think it is, dude. This is the only place I have the overlay. Did you try cheap grading company? No, they do, but it's still the same scene. And you're not going to hear notifications from a different scene. Oh, great. I just reset my camera again. Thank you. Whatever. I'll figure it out. That could be the only thing I could think of. OBS. I mean, it's not like I'm inept at using OBS. It just doesn't make sense. I deleted the sound from the source. It should be gone. All right, we've got 4 left in break 2. Let's get it filled. Well, there's little to no risk of you buying a card that is illegitimate. But I'm calling it right now, dude. That company is going to just disappear. But before that, they're going to dump some of these discontinued grades I already saw someone trying to sell one on Facebook for like, it was like 6 figures for a card that was like $20. Do I have an audio scene? In this scene, I have all of this stuff. For the starting soon scene, I also have it. So it could be playing in the background, but I don't think it would be. Just quit? No. It could be from the background scenes, though. You're back? Welcome back. Alright, break 2 is the next break with 4 spots available. We just did every bundle that everyone has purchased. Okay, there's no hope to resizing that right now. Just gonna use the restroom really quick. Hold on. Grab those spots while I'm gone. Hey guys, I'm back. Did you miss me? I know you did. I'm sorry. Did you say at break 2 had less spots left? Let me see. No, it's still 4. I felt like I was gone for an appropriate amount of time. I just had to use the restroom. I'm sorry. Well, now it's full. Ty, thank you for filling that. I recently downloaded Monopoly Go, thinking that it was like play Monopoly, like the full game on your phone. It was not that. Big mistake. Honestly, I was very disappointed. Thought I was just going to be playing Monopoly on my phone. Queue into a Monopoly match. It's literally just microtransactions. What happened? Let me see if that fixes it. Now it's super small. No, it's super big. Excuse me. Okay. I think I can fix it from here now. Much better. Bro, if I'm holding shift, I actually like hate computers sometimes. All right. Printing and we're opening. Loyalty level 2. Get wrecked. Catch Pokemon up to level 25. I feel like all my Pokemon levels are really low. Some good watch time. Follow age. Break 2, good luck. Tie. If you get a Ninetales, you're in the lead and you can win a booster box. That Volcania. I forgot that this was even in chilling. It's 31 days or 30 days. I'm sure it's like, I think it recognizes it depending on what month it's counting. So like it recognizes a month for an extra day or not. Because it has an internal calendar, like, or it's just counting it by days. What if it's a leap year, dude? Do you miss out? For watch time? Yeah, then it has to be the same, I would say. Follow age and watch time is probably counted by hours. Ooh. Wow. That is disgusting for Psychic. Ty? Very nice. That card pops, dude. I haven't seen that in a while. A little bit thick on the top, a little bit thick on the right. Probably still a 9. effects. That mute looks so sharp in person. I don't know if the camera can do it justice. I don't know if any camera can do it justice. Try. You've averaged 2.3 hours of watch time per day followed. That's pretty good. Milk tank. Hey Casper, here's another reason why people should feel bad about not buying in. Thank you. Not great centering at all. Might even be a miscut, but I would grade that anyway, just to have. And a Rayquaza, which is also you. So we saw Alt Aerodactyl and Alt Mewtwo. Hatterene with a Mew. That Rayquaza is pretty elusive, to be honest. That's an Alt Hatterene too. Absol with a Sky Seal Stone. $648 watched. I feel like your ratio of like when you guys followed to how like much watch time you have is crazy, which I'm very thankful for. Anybody, I mean, I'm happy you're here. I believe it. 2 years. Coming up on 3. Dude, Casper, you've been along for a while. Yep. My booster box. Oh, that you won from the bundles? Yeah, that's all good, Casper. SQ. Hanging out, just watching. That was very nice. Of how I started doing breaks? I mean, I bought into a couple sports breaks because Nick was buying in. Didn't get anything, hated it. But in my head, I was like, I would love it if it was actually like something I would want, like Pokemon. It wasn't anything really out there, and then I said, hey, why don't we just start doing this? It's pretty simple. But yeah. Used to go live on my phone when I would get off of work. How's Luna? Luna's good. Started taking her out like in the backyard without a leash. She's becoming a little bit more trustworthy, but she's still stubborn. She definitely still has like that stubbornness to her, but she's getting there. Just aiming for top 10. I mean, just showing up can get you top 10, like to every stream. Didn't agree with the rule changes. I didn't really change much. I just dialed down donations, the multiplier on it. I forgot what other rules I would have changed. We still haven't seen the Ninetales, have we? Beej, the Ninetales is so common, it's so easy. Is it? That was an insane break. I dialed back gambling from the last time. Yeah, Mr. Red. Didn't you say it was easy, common, crazy? For anybody that says that anything in any set is common, I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. I'm not even going to tell you why you're wrong, you're just wrong. Yeah, but gambling makes it... I wanted to make it where if you are here and you make an effort, you're rewarded. I don't want it to be one person getting lucky one stream and then getting rewarded for that. Because if somebody comes in and just wins one day out of the year after somebody worked hard the entire year and actually like tried to win, I wouldn't say that's fair at all. Radiant Zard, yeah, sure, dude. In terms of the competition, it wouldn't. It's not what I wanted. That was the main point. But the only way they're getting points, real man, is by winning a gift card. And I do maybe like 2 or 3 the entire stream. It's not gonna make it'll make a difference like over time, but it's not like breaking it. You gain more by being here. So on a $25 gift card, you get 2,000 beach bucks. Across 2 people, that's it like it shouldn't affect a person negatively to the point that maybe that you feel. Well, I can't have like a separate competition for the gaming channel. That would just be a circus. It's too much. At the end of the day, you just, if you're here, you could get rewarded with something for free. You don't even have to buy in and like spend money here to benefit from that. Four first chats. I mean, regardless, agreeing with it or not, it's like a nice little bonus if you do win something on the gaming channel. Here, it's a passive point farm. On the gaming channel, you're only getting points if you win a gift card. Yeah, I did. All right, I guess we'll end it here. People are just sleeping. Love every single one of you. Have a good rest of your evening. See you guys tomorrow on the gaming channel and Friday on here. Grab spots in the breaks because we still have not pulled a Ninetales yet for me to give away.